Welcome to my YouTube channel, 90% Native. I'm Michelle and I garden in Northern Virginia. Today I want to show you how I make and extend native plant garden beds. The process is really easy. I make all of my garden beds or extend my garden beds in the fall or early winter. And how I do that is I mark out the area that I want to create or extend. I weed whack all the greenery down. I moisten the soil. I neatly put cardboard within the borders of that area. I moisten the cardboard, and finally I put about 4 to 6 inches of wood chips down. I get my wood chips for free from chipdrop.com. I let that area sit all through the fall, all through the winter, and then come spring I will edge the area, tidy it up, and then start planting. This particular bed I did a little different. I'm having a baby shower at my house this weekend and I wanted the edges to look tidy, so I went ahead and did the edging first. Ordinarily, I wouldn't do that. I would do it in the spring. You may also notice that I did remove some grass from the very top portion of the bed. And the only reason I did that was an experiment to see if the height of the bed would be significantly lower by removing the grass. Sometimes the beds that I create are a little higher than normal and a little bit harder to get a really nice clean edge. After review, I won't ever do that again. I will never remove the grass again. I will simply weed whack it down to the ground. To take that grass out is completely unnecessary and is back-breaking work. You don't have to do it. Okay, so now I will go ahead and show you what's been done. So let me take you down to the east hedgerow that I'm working on. This is where I've started to edge, and I'm going to go all the way down here, probably coming out at least a foot. And then right before this native cherry tree, I'll start a curve going inwards, coming around here and steadily curving into this pawpaw tree. Right here is where I put a demarcation point. All this area I want mulched, and then coming up here, I want to make a much nicer edge. So what I'll do is I'll do the edging and try and get some of the grass out. Usually I just put cardboard down and then throw some wood chips on top of it. You know, I think that maybe if I can go ahead and do the legwork here in the beginning by getting the edges right and getting some of this grass out on the edges and going in maybe, I don't know, 10 inches, that will help me out in the end for making it look more tidy from the beginning versus it looking a little untidy over the fall and winter and then waiting until the summer or till late winter, early spring next year to tidy it up. Show you what it looks like after. Okay, here we are partway into the project. Actually turned into a much bigger project than what I was planning to do today. If you take a look at this soil, this is the compacted Virginia clay soil. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about soil in another video, but I just wanted you to see what this soil looks like underneath the grass. So now we're going to, at the top, we're going to wet the soil, then we're going to put our cardboard down, then we're going to wet the soil again, and then we are going to put wood chips from chipdrop.com. Oh, that might be way too bright. And we're going to put that down, and I will only take off this grass as far as we have enough cardboard. So now we're going to hose down the soil, get it nice and moist underneath there. Want to say hi, Scott? The ground has been wet. We put the cardboard down. Now we're wetting down the cardboard. Hey, hun. And we got a load of chip drop to put down on it. Look who came to help. Not. Here's this first little piece done. Wow, it looks a lot better. Usually my projects take a year or two to actually see the fruits of my labor, but that looks really nice. I usually don't like to show off my mulch, but I might for a little bit. The top is done. The edging is done. Tomorrow and the next few days I am going to come through and I'm going to try and just finish this, because on Sunday I am having a baby shower for my beautiful niece and I'd love for this to be done by that time. And here's the latest. This process really takes no time at all when you are not pulling up grass. The hardest work is the edging. Okay, well that's it for now. Thank you for joining me. If you use wood chips and cardboard to make your native plant garden beds, or if you use another method, please comment below and let me know and share with the rest of us so we can swap ideas to beautify our native landscapes. If this content appeals to you, please give me a like and a subscribe. If you'd like to know when I have uploaded a new video, click the bell button. Again, thank you so much for joining me here at 90% Native. We'll see you soon.